What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the Rutgers Dynasty mode in college football 25. Last week we took our first L against Virginia Tech. It was a close one. We missed a field goal to win the game, and then in overtime we came up short and we lose 51-45. So no defense being played whatsoever. Offense looked pretty good, but we have to step it up on defense. First loss of the season, it happens. It's been a pretty decent season so far. If you guys have been enjoying the Rutgers Dynasty playthrough so far, smash that like button and hit subscribe to never miss an episode as we carry on forward. We got to put that game against Virginia Tech behind us. We had some things that I did like, some things not so much, especially on the defensive side of things, but we're going to go ahead now and carry on with our recruiting. We're coming down to the wire here a bit, and unfortunately we still don't really have any commitments, which I'm not sure if we are lagging behind. Let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks or what your recruiting process looks like, because I would like to get some of these players signed up already and ready to go for the next season. So it looks like we actually fell short for Martin Adongo. Not good. Four-star gem offensive lineman, so we're gonna have to remove him from the list. So I reorganized the recruiting board a little bit so we have a better picture as to what players we're prioritizing. I do want Carlos Valdez, 5-star gem offensive lineman at right tackle. We currently have a visit scheduled with him. Let me see here. We should be able to schedule a visit. So let's have him come in at week 7 while we play Wisconsin. And let's see here. Let's do a little trophy tour, A+. What seems to be really piquing his interest? He's not interested in the athletic facilities, nothing like that. So how about we bring him in and take a look at our playing style? We have an A grade. He might be interested in that. We can have him attend practice. So we'll do that. We have a visit scheduled. Perfect. Now these two guys right here, Morgan Brown and Ben Orlando, are two receivers that I want to bring in. We are first in terms of the influence there, so we should be okay. We can probably allocate some hours to Morgan Brown, but we're going to wait up. We only have 150 remaining for this week, so let's start to prioritize a few players that we are dropping down on the list. This is a player that I am really interested in bringing in, Peyton Chavis, however you say his name. He's a 4-star gem at corner, 5'11", man-to-man. Notre Dame seems to be leading the way, but let's see if we can schedule a visit. We'll have him come in at week 7. Let's actually bring him in week 8. Although that might be a little bit too late, so let's actually do week 7 as well. Championship contender is something he's interested in, so we'll have that as a tour for him. And then we have 10 points remaining, but I think we don't have enough in terms of hours, so we'll leave that. We have a visit scheduled with him. Javier Angel is a wide receiver that I'm interested in. He's a 5-star, 6'1" route runner. We're in 3rd. Ohio State and Penn State are leading the way, but we're currently at 50 out of 50, and we cannot schedule a visit just yet with him. DeAndre Franks, free safety, we're in 2nd. UConn is in 1st. We actually haven't even offered him a scholarship yet, so let's offer a scholarship, and then let's also start to build up that influence. So we'll send the house for him, so that's 55. Vince Griggs, we could use some, but he's already cut his schools down, so it might be difficult to bring him in. What's worth a shot? Might as well schedule a visit. Let's do week 8 against UCLA. And with 15 hours remaining, let's just go ahead and DM the player and then search social media. So there we go. We used up all our hours for this week. Hopefully we can get a good recruiting class out of this year. I know this will be the most impactful year of recruiting for Rutgers, as a lot of our top tier players are seniors, juniors. They may be leaving, right? So this first season, it'll be really make or miss for us for the football program here at Rutgers. We got to make it count. We seem to have some decent pieces in terms of players on the recruiting board, which is nice. We are leading in a lot of these players lists, so you'll have to see that. Carlos Valdez, we definitely need to get that up a little bit. We'll see. It might be tough to get him. He would be a gem for us. But overall, I mean, we are looking pretty good with some of these guys, so let's just keep it up, and hopefully the recruiting class for the 2025 season will be a solid one. There is one change that I want to make on the depth chart, and as you know from the last episode, Dylan Braithwaite had 2 kickoff return touchdowns, or 1 kickoff, 1 punt return, I believe, but his speed was electric. He seems like a really skillful player, So I thought, why not give him a bit of a run in the rotation here at wide receiver, get him some action, get him some game time. Who knows, he could be a threat for us. He's got great speed, so I might put him there and we'll see if he can get open and continue to perform. Why not give him a chance? So we moved him up. We'll see how he does there. That's our receiving core. But nevertheless, it's now time for another big matchup against Washington. Week 5, we're back at home. We need to pick up a dub here. Last week was a heartbreaker. Missed field goal, then it went to overtime. What better way to bounce back than with a big solid performance against Washington at home in front of the fans? Let's put on a show. Let's start this episode off with a win. And let's set the tone early on. Let's go, boys. All right, boys, we need a big bounce back win here. Last week, we lost to Virginia Tech. Offense played well. Defense did not. We need a big statement here. Try to get something with Braithwaite, but that's all good. I moved Braithwaite up in the depth chart, so we should be getting some snaps from him. I'm excited to see what he can do, but come on, boys. We're back at home. We can't accept what happened last week. We were close to getting the dub, which I am happy about. Virginia Tech, especially on the road, is a tough opponent, but here we go. First drive of the game. We're going to play a screen pass to Monangai. Tries to make a spin move there. It's all right. Good move. Pick up 8 on the play, and that's exactly how we wanted to start that off. And now we're going to call the money play, close PA cross, and we're going to find Miller. Daimir Miller going across the middle. If we can get some time here. We have Daimir. He drops it though. The pressure was on him. The ball was in his hands, but he just couldn't hold on. And now we're facing a 3rd and 2 at the 27-yard line. We're going to hand it off to Monangai. He's going to get in some space. Makes a juke move there. Kyle Monangai showing us why he's the superstar. Nice little cutout there. And Kyle Monangai gets us the first down. Let's go, boys. I'm going to go back to the play action here. Play action jet sweep. I'm going to fake that off. If we can get some time here, we should have our tight end there, Konopka, but we get hit on the release. Unable to get that one off. So now we're facing a 2nd and 10. And we're not going to do anything too crazy, too fancy. We're just going to go right back to the ground game. Right back to Kyle Monangai as the pressure comes in. Really no time to do anything whatsoever. And unfortunately, it's now 3rd and 8. So what we're going to do, they're most likely... They might be bringing in some pressure here. We need to be careful, just based on the alignment. Yeah, we have the safety going across. We should be able to get Konopka here. A quick release for Konopka. Beautiful pass by Kalakamanis. And it's another first down for Rutgers. Your Scarlet Knights are off to a pretty decent start so far. And I'm liking this alignment. As you can see, Braithwaite is in that cross area. Miller is on the outside. We should be able to get Braithwaite here, as that's just a horrible pass. The defense read that all the way. I just tried to force it to him. The pass wasn't there. It's as simple as that. I made a mistake. That's a bad throw. I can't blame Kalakamanis for that, as Washington gets the interception. Our drive was looking good. We were having some good momentum, but I just tried to force it in there. You can't be doing that, boys. Can't be doing that. Now we're on defense, and this is where we really need to step it up. As a beautiful read there. What? Hold on. How did he knock him down? This little running back knocks down our defensive lineman, but thankfully we're there in support, because I thought for sure he was going down there. But we took control of Shaquan Loyal, and we're able to help out. 2nd and 15. The stadium is buzzing. No doubt the fans are happy that we're back home. They pick up 10 on that, as it's 3rd and 5 now, so definitely a very manageable 3rd down here. So what we're going to do is show blitz. And we're going to watch the underneath stuff. And he's able to hold on. Good job on defense. Nice attempt to try to break that one up. But unfortunately, it just was too little too late. And Washington gets a fresh set of downs at the 47-yard line. I'm thinking they're probably going to run it here. Yeah, it's a jet sweep. And that's a beautiful cut. I just got my ankles broken. And it looks like nobody's able to get there. And Washington starts us off with a touchdown on the jet sweep. What seemed to be a pretty routine play. We get our ankles broken and then we just cannot catch him. And Washington takes the lead. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can just continuously spam close PA cross. The defense adjusted. We threw it into coverage. And because of that, we were made to pay. As we call a little audible here for Monangai. He gets into space. Beautiful spin move. Kyle Monangai is having himself one. Let's just put that first drive behind us. It was a manual mistake on my end, throwing it into coverage. Something I shouldn't have done. That's all right. We're just going to take this easy one to Konopka. Put the stiff arm in there. He takes a hit, but he falls forward. Picks up 6 on the play. And once again, we're looking pretty good. I mean, I can't really complain too much about the offense so far. Obviously, the interception was my mistake, so... But no, the boys have been playing good so far. We can't snap it off before the end of the first quarter, so we're down 7-0. But I feel like we are in this game. I'm more worried about the defense. All right, second quarter just started. It's 2nd and 4. I like this play here. No, there's just no time. There's just no time. The pressure was in there and we had to get rid of it. I probably could have chosen a more secure option, but I would have got sacked there. I had to get rid of the ball. And actually looks like Kalakamanis was holding his ribs. I don't know if you guys saw in the top left corner there, but Kalakamanis looks like he might be injured. That's already 2 interceptions for him in basically a quarter and 5 minutes. And we can't tackle for our lives right now. This is not the sort of response that I wanted to see after that Virginia Tech loss. As a play action here, we're gonna cover this area. He goes deep. Shaquan Loyal is there for the interception, and I probably should have taken a knee now that I think about it. I got a little excited and tried to take it all the way home. I should have definitely taken a knee there, but Shaquan Loyal, that's a huge interception. That's exactly the response we needed from defense. But now, can we get something going on offense? We've been really struggling right now. We're just going to run it here and try to give ourselves some more space as the pressure immediately comes in. We've had some pretty tough matchups back to back. Virginia Tech and now Washington. I know Washington lost the likes of Michael Penix, Roma Dunze, just to name a few. They're going to the NFL, but it seems like the program is still doing well, as we're just going to go for a run here with Kalakamanis, and he's in space. Beautiful job there by our quarterback. I tried to slide to avoid the hit. Was unable to get down in time. But that's a huge play. The pressure was coming in. The pocket looked like it was collapsing, and Kalakamanis is able to get himself in space. Now, let me audible here. Konopka into a corner route. Can we get ourselves some time? We're going to play this one to triangle as long as they're beautiful route running, beautiful play. And that's more like it, boys. We get Monangai involved once again. Hopefully we can find some space, and there's just no time, no space to do anything. And Kyle Monangai goes down for a loss of 1, as it is now 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line. We're going to take Monangai right down the middle. Beautiful route there. And that's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. But let's see. Now, pressure comes in. No options available. And honestly, I've learned my lesson. If there's nothing there, just take the sack. I mean, what's the point of throwing it into coverage and then losing the ball? Make some changes here. We're going to have Dremel going. We're going to have Long in the corner. And we should have Long all day. But he can't hold on. The pass was in his hands, but the hit jarred it loose and he was unable to hold on. And we need these guys to be making plays, man. Come on. Can we get something on 3rd down here? We're going to throw it to Monangai down the middle, but there's just not much. And we're going for it. We're in enemy territory. We're at the 43-yard line. We're going to go for it. I mean, we haven't even put up a point yet. And it's almost halftime. And another interception. I honestly didn't see that defender. This is a horrible performance right now. This is a absolutely atrocious performance by me. I honestly can't even blame the players because I'm just making bad plays. Sometimes it happens, but I mean, this is not what we wanted in response to that loss to Virginia Tech. As Washington picks up another first down. Not a good first half whatsoever, boys. And there's a huge gap up the middle. Will Rogers finds the tight end. And we're getting exposed right now on offense and defense. Not what you want to see at all. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. Quick slant in the middle. Another pass on the money to Jeremiah Hunter. And we just have no answer right now for this Washington offense. They're at the 8-yard line. They hand it off to their running back. It's looking like we're going to be down by 2 scores going into the second half. And Washington gets the ball back. Come on, boys. We need something here. That's a good hit. They're at the 1-yard line, though. It's 3rd and goal. Watch that run down the middle. Yeah, we saw it all day long, but at the 1-yard line, there just wasn't much that we could do. And Washington is up 14-0. We've thrown 3 interceptions already in this one. I mean, talk about adding insult to injury. We lose the last game in overtime, and now we're back at home getting embarrassed. We need to figure something out here, boys. 30 seconds left. We have 3 timeouts. Let's at least put some points on the board as Dymere Miller, that pass is just in the air for way too long. He gets hit and he can't hold on. It just seems like we're not making the plays that we normally do, and it's really coming back to haunt us. As we're going to find Long right on the side, and he drops it too. We're going to need some serious changes. This is just unacceptable. I get it, you know, I threw the interceptions, but I mean, I feel like these are plays that the boys should be making. And it's 4th down now. I mean, at this point, we're just going to punt it away and just try to stop the bleeding. We barely get it out of our own half at the 48-yard line. Washington is in position here to just put a field goal on the board as we force the quarterback to throw it away, which seems like we haven't been able to do all game, as Will Rogers already has 126, 8 of 10. We're getting cooked, boys. We're getting absolutely cooked in this one. Back-to-back good defensive plays. Too bad we couldn't get this earlier. We're gonna have to really change it up in the second half. Figure out our offense a little bit. I mean, 3 picks in the first half is just, that's just unbelievable. We're able to put up a stand. We stopped the bleeding. 14-0. We're gonna need a repeat of that defensive drive to start the second half. All right, boys. We need to figure this out. Let's press. It's a running play. Take him down. Mitigate the loss. Only a pickup of 3. That's not bad at all. We need to step this up as they just hand the ball off, and that is the easiest first down I think you'll ever see in your life. I don't know why the opponent, they always cook us, man. These guys are playing like they're like 99 overall. Look at this. He almost shed that tackle if it wasn't for our support. But a good play there. No gain from Washington. We need more of that. We need more of that. We're going to do a little match zone here. I'm going to watch Dixon right in the middle. Be there for support. They go run it again. Let's finish it off, though. There's still 8 more yards to go as we poke it loose. I was about to say I was going to fill in for that gap there where the tight end was running into, but that left the middle wide open. But thankfully our defender was able to knock the ball loose, and we're able to force Washington to punt it. And now we go with Braithwaite. If there's ever a time when we needed something from him, it's now, and that is a beautiful return. Dylan Braithwaite showing us exactly what he can do. He is a big time player. We might have to get him more involved in the offense, because right now it seems like nobody's really able to make a play. I mean, even Monengai is getting wrecked with these hits, and we're relying a lot on him. You know, I'm not saying it's his fault or anything like that. He can only do so much. As Monengai, beautiful route, beautiful running there from Kyle. Monengai's injured. Monengai goes down. Looks like he's holding his wrist or elbow. The stadium is quiet. Not what we wanted to see at all. There was only a matter of time before all these big hits were going to hurt him. And Kyle Monangai is down. What are we gonna do now, boys? We're gonna need Brown the fifth to really step up for us. That is a blow. We're already struggling as it is, as Brown is there. He gets hit, but he's able to hold on. Bruised ribs will return soon. We're just going to substitute him for now. I don't want to risk aggravating that injury. We're 0 for 2 with 2 picks on the close PA cross right now. But that's not going to stop me from running it in this area. There's a flag on the play. The pass was off. What was it? Holding? It was holding. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. This game right now is just... if you could think of the absolute worst way that we could have come back against that loss against Virginia Tech, this is it right here. Everything seems to be going wrong. Kyle Monangai, though, is back in the game. Hopefully he'll be all right. Nice move there from Monangai. He gets in space. Another pretty big hit, and he's injured again. I told him to substitute him. Now he's holding his back. So it's a new injury. First it was the ribs. Now it's the back, and Kyle Monangai is done. He is going to be done. He's out. He's injured. There's just no point of bringing him back anymore in this game. As hold on a phone. Hold the phone here. We might have Dymere Miller on a beautiful route. Can we get the ball to him? We do. Dymere Miller breaks his ankles. It's a one-score game, boys. You can't count us out. Dymere Miller, an absolute stud. Replicating what he did against Virginia Tech. I believe he had 3 touchdowns in that game. He gets on the board there. We get him in the right place. We call the right hot route. Kalakamanis gets the ball off quick, and Dymere Miller does what he does best. Turns on the jets, makes a man miss, takes it home. 14-7. Let's keep it going. All right, boys, we're calling a man defense here. It's a play action. We're watching over the top there. Tight end gets open, and then the players don't react in time. They just can't move. They're slow to move. The one guy's getting blocked. I don't understand what our defender is doing. The guy that was covering the tight end, he just kept going, and he just like fell behind somehow. And just like that, Washington is at the 14-yard line. This is unbelievable right now. We really need to retool this entire defense. And I don't know if one recruiting class is going to be enough to do it. As we put a stand at the 1-yard line. Big sack. We get Will Rogers down. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. Of course, it's still not ideal, because even a field goal here would turn it into a 2-score game. But of course, I would rather give up a field goal as they find the back of the end zone. I probably should have been covering that with Shaquan Loyal. And Washington is up 21-7. So not only is this game just an absolute embarrassment, but I also didn't realize that this is our first Big Ten matchup of the season. As we find Dymere Miller, and he should be able to spring loose. Dymere Miller, go all the way. He's gonna get there. 4 Washington players hunting him down. And Dymere Miller. Hey, Heisman. Difficulty. You guys want to cheese us with 2 plays? We're going to come back with 1 as Kalakamanis finds Dymere Miller. We call the hot route. He's in space, and he's been doing that all season long so far. He's just too quick, too agile, gets open, and takes it home. We're able to cut the lead down again, but we need to figure out our defense. I mean, yeah, our offense was horrible in the first half with 3 interceptions, but I feel more confident in that side of the ball than I do with defense. We're gonna have to figure that side out, boys. All right, boys, this is it. 4th quarter time. It's time to put up a stand on defense. Don't give him anything. It's an RPO, quick pass. We missed the tackle, and I'm just gonna stop switching players because I fail every time to finish off the tackle. As Washington picks up another 1st down, we send the blitz, and they have an RPO ready to go. I mean, you can't write this stuff up, boys. Yeah, they find him short, and it's 2nd and inches. I genuinely don't know what to do on defense. We're getting exposed left, right, and center as Washington seems to just be able to do anything they want on offense, and it's working out. We haven't had any pressure on the quarterback. We just haven't done anything at all. Quick pass, quick slant. It's like they have an answer. Every time we're going to do something, they have the perfect answer for it. Come on, boys. 2nd and 3 at the 40. We need a big time stop here, and we don't get it. They're already in field goal range and we're running out of time. We can't stop them, boys. Come on. What is going on with the defense in this one? We started off the season looking like a machine on defense, sacking the quarterback left, right, and center. And now we can't do anything. 2nd and 6. Washington is just playing the slow game now. They're letting the clock run out. We're going to call a timeout before the 2-minute warning. I'm not letting them burn the clock down anymore. And if we can get a big stop here, it'll still be a 2-score game, unfortunately, but we won't be out of it just yet. But we do need a stop here. We get a stop. That's going to take it down to the 2-minute warning where they're going to kick a field goal. And we're really going to have to make something happen here. We haven't been able to make anything happen all game long. But now these last 2 minutes are going to be crucial. As the kick goes up and it's missed. The fans got into the game. Great decision making to call a timeout just shy of the 2-minute warning. And number 95 on Washington, the kicker, gets nervous. He gets scared. He hits the upright. And you can never say never, because it's a 1-score game. Of course, we still need to tie it up. And honestly, I don't really know if I want to go to overtime considering what happened in the last episode. But we might have Dymere Miller here. He gets stuck. He's not open. Pressure's in on Kalakamanis. He turns on the jets though. Athan Kalakamanis. Great awareness. Great running. And that's a big play there from our quarterback. Let's see what we have here, boys. I don't really like this play at all. We're gonna run play action crossers. It hasn't worked at all this season. I think our average is actually negative as that one goes behind Dymere Miller. I like this play. We're gonna send Dymere Miller to go on a corner. We have Long, Streakin, and then we have Monangai on the Texas route, and we do have Dymere Miller, but that throw, I thought it was gonna be wide. I was gonna say loose or long, but Kalakamanis is able to get there. It looked like it was gonna be off, and Dymere Miller secures it down, and he actually falls out of bounds, which is nice. And we're marching slowly but surely. We're marching. We're at the 28-yard line. We're going to take a look at Long in the corner, and he's open. There goes Long. Make a man miss. He can't, but he goes out of bounds. And we're looking good, boys. We're looking good. Let's keep this momentum going. Braithwaite is on a comeback. Konopka is going out to the right. We have a few options. Nothing there. Get it to Konopka. We can't. The ball goes loose. And it's 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. And we're going to have Dymere Miller here. We are going to have Dymere Miller all day here if we can just get the ball quickly to him. And there's Dymere Miller, and that's a touchdown. We tied it up. Who would have thought 3 interceptions in the first half? But Kalakamanis comes back in the second half with 3 touchdowns. Dymere Miller helps him out. And we're creeping back into this one. It's tied up. The question is, do we go for 2? And then we hope that our defense sticks it out. I think we're just going to have to play it safe. Minute 20 left. Let's just tie it up. The last thing I want is to be down. We have 2 timeouts left. Let's just tie it up. We need some big plays on defense now. We're going to play pass commit defense. You get it into his hands. We reacted well, but the hit just wasn't enough to knock the ball loose. Again, I'm going to pass commit. We're watching the middle. Big hit. He holds on, and Washington is marching up slowly but surely. I'm just going to continue to pass commit and watch the underneath stuff. They've been doing the same thing kind of all game long, as this time they don't get the ball off. The pressure comes in, and that's a huge hit. We bring him down. Great coverage there on display. All the options were covered. And once again, we're going to pass commit and underneath. I'm covering Shaquan, or I got Shaquan Loyal. Nobody's there, boys. Come on. How does that happen? Not what you want to see there, boys. We're putting up a good little stand there on defense, and we're watching the corner route. We're watching the corner route. And that one is going out of bounds. Good defense, boys. Good defense. Be there for support. If anything, that is a pretty decent play. Come on, boys. This is big time right here. Oh, the tight end is open down the middle. Nobody was there. I couldn't have stayed with him with the linebacker because the running back was wide open there. It's an absolute heartbreaker because right now a field goal wins the game, and I feel like they're just going to run it. Chew the clock down as a jet sweep there. Can we just take him down for a loss? They're going to have to react quickly. I mean, they still have a timeout left, so. Boys, it was a valiant effort. We're going to try to freeze the kicker. He already missed one, so you never know, but I mean, we just can't be throwing 3 picks in the first half, putting up a donut on the scoreboard and hoping to win as he barely makes it, but that's going to be enough for Washington to walk out of here with a W. It's a tough loss. You know, we didn't deserve to win. I mean, first and second quarter, donuts. Third and fourth, obviously, we won those quarters, but you don't win a football game by winning a half. You have to play well. I mean, but it's just a common theme. If you guys look at all the stats of our opponents, every quarterback goes for 300, minimum of 80% completion. Like, it's, I don't know what to do. We had some better defensive performance in the second half, but just not good enough. We have to be excellent on offense, and we weren't today. Let's start to dedicate some time to recruiting here. So Morgan Brown, let's start to increase our influence on him. He's a 3-star gem, definitely somebody that I'm interested in at 6'1", and we are first on the list. That's a good sign. Ben Orlando as well. Let's start to get some more information here. I'm actually going to remove this friends and family one, and then I will just send the house for him and then schedule a visit. Maybe not yet because we are only down to 90 hours remaining for this week. So now friend Andy Ennis. Yeah, let's get some more influence on Andy Ennis. I'm going to remove DM player, and then we'll do send the house because Michigan is creeping up a little bit on the influence board. And I want to get some more players on the defensive side of the football. Let's see here. Vernon Duarte, he's a running back that I'm interested in, a 4-star. He's an elusive back. Speed 92, acceleration 92, juke move 84. So he looks like a pretty good player. Pitt is right now leading the race. We're in 4th, so I mean, we're still in there. Teddy Marciano, how are we looking on his board? We're in 1st by a pretty big margin. Matthew Ritchie as well. Ethan Chavos looks like he has committed to Notre Dame, so unfortunately the 4-star gem corner is not coming to Rutgers. Let's look at some other players that we have a chance of signing. I mean, there are some corners here. Ty Slayton, he's a slot tendency play style, acceleration 86, speed 85 at 6'1". Really good change of direction. Man coverage is decent. Why not start to dedicate some time? I mean, we're gonna have to bring in corners. As Dymere Miller, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. He's been an absolute stud. 3 touchdowns against Washington as well. 4 receptions, 143 yards. He's a great player. I'm really happy that we have him. But we're going to have to get back on the winning board, and it's not going to be easy as we're going away for this one in week 6 against Nebraska. It's going to be a tough game. They're 0-2 right now in the Big Ten. We're 0-1, so we have another Big Ten matchup. We need some redemption, boys. We got to pick it up. We got to clean up the offense. We can't be throwing picks like that. 3 picks in the first half is not going to cut it. Second half was much better, so hopefully we can get that momentum rolling into this one. Start off well, dominate, and pick up the dub. Let's hop into this game against Nebraska. So fortunate for us, it looks like Kyle Monangai is back. So although he was injured, he's able to play today. And that one nearly got picked off, as that was a risky throw. The pressure was coming in. I couldn't even look over if there was a man there or not. We just had to get rid of it. And my goodness, if we would have started this game off with an interception, I would have lost it. Good play there from Dymere Miller. We hand it off to Monangai. Picks up 4 on what seemed to be a broken play. Not a bad start. It looks like Nebraska, the 11th toughest place to play in college football. As we find Long on the slant, rather. And Long is able to go a bit long there. Big gain on the play. And we're starting to make moves here. Playing on the road. We have to strike early. We have to get the crowd out of the game if we want to make things a bit easier for ourselves as we get Konopkas in the middle. Picks up 4, not bad. So 2nd and 6 at the 36. We're going to hand it off to Monangai. Skips to the left, but only picks up 2 on the play. We should have Dymere Miller there, but unable to connect with Dymere Miller. And it's a 51-yard field goal. It's probably going to be shaking. Sometimes, boys, you got to risk it for the biscuit. We call the screen pass, and we get Brown in space, and it was worth it. We pick up the first down. You got to do it. It's come to the point now where we've lost 2 games in a row. We don't have time to be playing around and messing around. There's no point in trying to kick a field goal from 51 yards away. I know it's going to be shaking. I know the meter will be moving quickly. So I might as well just go for it. And it paid off there as it's 1st and 10. Can we find Brown? That's a beautiful throw by Kalakamanis. We get some air under it. We loft it over the defenders into the back of the end zone. And Brown, the backup running back who's coming in for Monengai, who's banged up, gets himself a touchdown. That's a beautiful route there. I really like that play. And we're able to silence the crowd. Hopefully we can silence them for the majority of the game. And Samuel Brown V comes on, gets himself a touchdown. Great job there. All right, defense. Show me what you got. First play of the game is a handoff, and they pick up about 9 on the play there. We need to step it up, boys. Honestly, I probably just need to accept the fact that we're probably going to struggle on defense, and my offense needs to be basically perfect going forward. I mean, the way things are looking right now in these first 4 games of the season, we're gonna have to be just perfect on offense and then just take what we can get on defense as we get absolutely wrecked. And the running game so far for Nebraska seems to be too much for us to handle. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Nebraska's yet to throw. Will this be a play action, or are they going to the ground? They go to the ground again, I guess, and Shaquan Loyal's injured. I mean, we just can't catch a break here. That's the end of the first quarter. But man, oh man, they are just ground and pounding us into submission right now. They're going to have to throw it here eventually, are they not? Let's prepare. And it's another running play. 3rd and 1. 5 rushes for 41 yards. Can we get a stop here on 3rd and 1? They go for the ground game again. And it's only a pickup of about 2 or 3, but it's enough for a first down. Will we finally see a passing play here? We do. Powell is there. That should have been a pick. So here we go. 2nd and 10 at the 30. It's another running play rather. And it's a pickup of 6. 3rd and 1. Sorry, 3rd and 4 rather. And the pressure gets to Raiola. He's on the ground, and Keyshawn Griffin with the sack pushes him back to the 38-yard line. And that won't make the field goal easy. Beautiful sack there from Keyshawn Griffin. He stepped up when we needed him. And that is more like it, boys. Where has that been for the past few games? And that field goal is wide. The defense comes up clutch. Nebraska misses the field goal and retain the 7-0 lead. So we start things off at the 38-yard line, and we're going to hand it off to Monengai, who just really has no space to work with. Nebraska clogs the middle. It's only a gain of 1 on the play. We're going to do a little screen pass here to Monengai. Kalakamanis is able to get it off. A spin move there from Monengai. Unable to get the first down, but a quick little run here should be enough to get the job done. It looks like they're in man coverage. They don't have anyone dropping in any of the zones. Hopefully Dremel can get some defenders over. Kalakamanis finds Daimir Miller, and when he gets in space, he's dangerous. And that is another beautiful play. I think we have to reserve the close PA cross for special occasions on situations where it makes sense. We don't want to abuse it, because then the defense will pick it up, recognize it, and negate the play for us. So we really have to reserve it for special occasions. Can we get Daimir Miller in the back of the end zone? Good idea. The ball just wasn't high enough. We're running out of space as the end of the end zone kind of cut us off there a little bit. But let's see. I don't even know what the routes are for this play, as we're just going to find Long down the middle, and that is a good play, just short of the first down, as we are at 3rd and 2 at the 11. We got Braithwaite there. We should have pressure comes in. We get taken out. Just not enough time to make anything happen. And I think we should be okay to go for a field goal here. It is shaking, but it's not too bad. And Jai Patel's able to get that one through the sticks. We're up 10-0. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. I'm pass committing on this play, just because Nebraska has a lot of ground to make up. We're gonna take control of Dixon here to watch anything going deep, and we're just gonna keep giving this stuff underneath. That's fine by me. If we can keep him to 0 points here in the first half, I will call that a success. So let's keep taking away the over-the-top stuff. Let's make it difficult for Nebraska to get anything here. That's a good route there. They take that one to about the 50-yard line, and they go out of bounds, which saves them a timeout. A good play there from Nebraska. Let's keep it going, boys. Yep, that was wide open. At the 39, it's another corner route. We just have no answer for that. And we see the repercussion of going man there. It's another corner route. This time they drop it off there. Nebraska's doing a good job of marching down the field on this drive. And that's a quick play, and that's a good play by Musco there. What a dive. Bo Musco getting a hand on that one. You love to see that, boys. Great hustle there. 3rd and 4 at the 18. 31 seconds remaining. It's coming down to the wire here. Yeah, we saw that route all day long. And, I mean, just like that, they're at the 1-yard line. What seemed to be a good defensive, drive possession. We just absolutely lose all of our progress there as they're at the 1-yard line on a missed tackle. That ball goes up. He's out of bounds, though. And we're just going to run commit here. I mean, I feel like they're just going to try to power it through. They do power it through. Can we stop him? We had the numbers there. He takes it out wide to the right, and Nebraska is able to get a touchdown on the board. And they'll also be getting the ball back at the second half. Maybe I should change that. Maybe I should elect to kick first, and then we receive in the second half. Because it seems like this is a common pattern where the CPU is able to score just before halftime, and then they get the ball back at halftime. 14 seconds left. Maybe a good return here can get us in decent position as Braithwaite nearly broke free again. 10 seconds left. If we could at least get into field goal position here, that would be great. 5 seconds left. We're just going to call a timeout. We might be in field goal position. No, we ran out of time. But can Dymere Miller, if he can make something happen here, no, that's just going to add to his stats. He needed to make a man miss, but there was help defenders there. Not a bad first half. We have the lead. But of course, I would have liked to do a little bit more on offense. But defense once again is the area of focus. We need to stop Nebraska and keep this going. We should be all right. 10-7 at halftime. All right, defense, show me something here. 1st and 10 at the 25. They hand it off, and that is just an incredible run, boys. Come on! What is going on with the defense? One play, they tie it up. Sorry, they take the lead. One play, they take the lead. Great job, defense. If we don't score a touchdown, then, I mean, I can't rely on the defense to do anything. Pressure comes in. We get Konopka in the middle. And he gets rocked. Just shy of the first down. And we get stopped. Can't even pick up one. Come on, boys. Can't be doing that. 3rd and 1 at the 37. Monongai is able to just break free and just pick up the first down at least. All right, 1st and 10 at the 39. The fake jet sweep. I like this play. If we can find Monongai in space, we do, but he takes the hit and he can't hold on. He just doesn't have enough time to hold on before getting hit. We run a little screen play here for Monongai. Spin move, not enough to get by. We still have 4 yards to go if we want to get a first down. If we can get Dymere Miller on a streak. If only he can pick up what I'm putting down. Doesn't seem to register, and because of that, we're in trouble, and we go down and we fumble the frickin' ball. I'm trying to call the hot route to get him going on a streak, and because of this stupid toughness ranking, we can't make anything happen, and it's a fumble, and we're just falling. We're falling out of control here. And here we go with the defense. They're already at the 27-yard line. It's just not a good look. It's a corner route, it's a missed tackle, and it's a touchdown. But man, oh man, it's been a rough few games for us after starting off 2-0. We lose at home to Washington, and now we are down against Nebraska, as that one again just goes too far. Monan guy was in space, but it's too much on it. Konopka doesn't understand. We try to take the slant to long, and it's as simple as that. We need better players if we want to do anything at all, and that's another pick. Boys, we are in the thick of it right now, and it is not looking good, and we don't seem to have an answer as to how we can get out of it. We can't hang our hat on the defense. They can't stop anyone. Just seems like every drive is a touchdown for the opponent. And our offense now is just stuck in the mud. Good stop there. 3rd and 1. I mean, I don't even know what to call on this right now. They're probably just going to power their way through and pick up another set of downs. We try to clog up the middle, and unfortunately number 57 decides to just push the guy into the first down instead of maybe bringing him back of the marker. So it just seems like we're not getting any help from our own team, let alone any favors from the offense. The spin moves into a broken tackle. I mean, is this guy Dante Dowdle? Is he like 99 overall or what? Like last week he was 12 attempts for 42. He's got 12 for what, like 139 already? What are we doing here, boys? If we're not going to be absolutely perfect on offense and scoring touchdowns every drive, we're gonna lose. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, boys. Look at this. This one's over, boys. I'm calling it right now. I mean, they're about to score. It's going to be 28-10. And I mean, this truly is a rebuild. We have a lot of work to do with Rutgers. It's not going to be easy. And it's another touchdown. 28-10. It's another loss. That's 3 in a row. It's not good, boys. What are we doing on offense? Long is supposed to be cutting in. He doesn't cut in, and it's another interception. Yeah, that does it for this game, boys. I just skipped through the 4th quarter there because it wasn't worth our time. We get 1 touchdown back with Monan guy, but just an absolutely embarrassing display once again. Offense needs to be perfect. I mean, I guess the defense is just, it is what it is. I mean, look at Dante Dowdle having a Heisman-like game, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. We just have no answer for anything on defense whatsoever. If we're not perfect, we're gonna lose. It's as simple as that. We need to figure out the defense. I mean, this is just, it's embarrassing. Well, it looks like all of our energy that we put into Carlos Valdez was absolutely wasted because he has committed to Texas. So there we go. All that energy wasted. Vernon Duarte is gone as well. So I mean, it looks like what seemed to be a promising recruiting class for us is kind of going downhill, and things are going from bad to worse as Ben Orlando selects, or not selects, but I mean, it looks like Penn State is in first place, and the only week that we can actually schedule a visit for with him is week 13. And that might just prove to be too little too late, as he may already commit to Penn State before then. Morgan Brown, fortunately, we are still in first. We do have a few players here who are first, so hopefully we can pick them up. I mean, Javier Angel, he looks to be leaning towards Ohio State and Penn State. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good at all. I mean, things really seem to just be going bad to worse right now. And we really need to start to get some of these guys committed and signed up for next season, because we are going to find ourselves in a lot of trouble if we don't. And with that in mind, trying to get the defense all set up, let's schedule a visit for Damon Cleland. We'll do week 8, and we can have a family visit. He seems to care about that, and we are A+. He is from New York, so hopefully we can get him. That's all the scouting hours that we had for this week. All we're able to really do there is schedule a visit for Damon Cleland. And that might have to do it, right? So again, we are in first for a lot of these guys if you take a look at the list here, but still no commitments, and other schools are creeping up, so we really have to get our act together with recruiting. It doesn't help that our performance on the field is just falling apart right now. We're gonna have to play better. Like I said, we need to figure out the defense, but until then, our offense has to be absolutely perfect. We're currently on a 3-game losing streak. We're back at home. It's another Big Ten matchup, this time against Wisconsin. Another difficult opponent. We got to get our act together and let's get a win here. Come on, we haven't even had a win in the episode yet. I just looked at Wisconsin's ratings. They're 86 across the board. We're 81, 81, and 82. As Benjamin gets in space, this may be the start that we needed. Our special teams has been giving us life all season. And Jashawn Benjamin gets us another kickoff return touchdown. This guy is unbelievable. We needed it now more than ever. And I'm at a loss for words. Jashawn Benjamin pulling off the spectacular once again. We might have to be giving him some reps at running back. He's quick. Another kickoff return touchdown, 98 yards, taking it to the house. Man, we needed that big time. Jashawn Benjamin delivers. 10 seconds in, we have the lead. And now I hand it over to the defense. Good luck with that. All right, defense, come on, boys. Show us something here. They hand it off. It's a running play. It's a gain of about 3, so not bad at all. Not bad at all, defense. Let's go, man. Let's put on a show for these fans. Had to pull out the alternate jerseys for this one. We need something. We need to get something going. Hopefully this helps. As the running back is able to find space, and that is a big pickup of 12 yards there. 1st and 10. At the 39-yard line, it's another running play for a pickup of 5. It just looks like if the CPU finds something that works, they just keep exposing it over and over again. That should have been picked off. It's all right, though. It's a big hit, but come on, man. With the way that we've been kind of falling out of control, we need to pick up those interceptions whenever we can. Regardless, though, that's a good play. But, I mean, that's just atrocious, boys. What is your experience like with this game, boys? Let me know in the comments down below. Is it just because of the player overalls? Are we just at a mismatch and that's why we're getting exposed? Or what's going on here? I'm playing on Heisman difficulty. What's your experience like with Heisman? Because, I mean, we started off the season well. That Virginia Tech game was really close. But, I mean, other than that, in this episode, it's just been blowout after blowout, it seems like. And I'm trying to use their different players. I'm using the defensive line this time. Trying to get to the quarterback. As we take control of Lewis, we put some pressure on there. And we almost deflected that one back into play. That would have been something. But finally we're able to get a stop. Seems like I haven't been able to say that a lot this episode. And it's another running play, and it's again just exposed. No answer whatsoever. Just getting run all over. Wisconsin is at the 14-yard line. Decide to throw it. He gets inside his man, and it's an easy touchdown. I mean, I just don't think that we have the personnel to really make a difference. In terms of, you know, the CPU ability for our teammates. And then we just don't have the play calling to really do anything. It's just, it's everything. All right, boys, let's make something happen here. We're going to start off with a screen pass to Monon guy. Can he get a first down? He's just shy. 2nd and 3. So he picks up 7 on the play there. Not bad to start things off. I'm going to take it to the ground now. With a wide zone. If we can get Monon guy around, he should be good. Good run there. Good spin move from Monon guy. Gets himself some extra yards with that beautiful spin move. We got to score touchdowns every time through, boys. There's no room for error whatsoever. We'll try an RPO here. Nothing really there as Brown takes it for a gain of 1. Not a great play call there, if I do say so myself, but sorry, we got to try it out. We got to see what works. because our offense has been kind of falling apart as Dymere Miller is down the middle. Great job there from him. Nice little route. Kalakamanis finds him in space. We're making some progress. Can we keep this going? That's the question. We're at the 34-yard line. We should have Long in space. That is a great route there from Long. A great pass. And we pick up the first down to finish off the first quarter. We're at the 16-yard line, boys. We have Miller in space. That's just a bad pass by Kalakamanis. So here we go again. 2nd and 10 at the 16. Can we get something here? I was not expecting Monangai to run that route, and it's just been the theme of the episode. I was thinking that Monangai was just going to get into the flat. We can't even tackle him, and he takes a pick 6 to the house. We're getting exposed this episode, boys. We're getting exposed. I don't know what I was thinking thrown to Monangai. I mean, I guess I wasn't thinking. I had a different idea in mind of where he was going to go, and rough display so far. As we have nothing there. Kalakamanis can get around. Thankfully, look at him turning on the jets. Still going, Kalakamanis. I mean, he's just saying, Coach, don't let me throw the ball anymore because it's just not working. As he keeps it himself for a big pickup there. We get Monangai on the ball now. Just shy of the first down. And this seems like an ideal position to call our money play. Can we find Dymere Miller in space? He should be good. That's a good play there. Good route running from Dymere Miller. Once again, I thought that pass was going to be off. But a good throw from Kalakamanis. This time we're going to flip it and try to get to Dremel. That's a good ball. There goes Dremel, and he gets taken out at the 2-yard line, and that is more like it, boys. We're starting to look a little bit better. Maybe it's just a matter of getting warmed up. I mean, that's easy for me to say now after playing already a few games in this episode and just being exposed as Monangai gets destroyed just shy of the end zone. We're going to go right back to him. We're going to go right back to him. We're going to power it for a touchdown. Here goes Monangai. Can he get in? He dives. He does. We tie it up. I mean, if it wasn't for my stupidity of just throwing the ball into like triple coverage and giving up a pick 6, we would have had the lead. I'm not making it easy for myself, that's for sure. We saw that one all the way. Great user defense there. And Powell takes it to the house. Tyreen Powell pick 6. And that one was all me. We usered the linebacker. We baited the quarterback into thinking the receiver was open, and we cut that lane off. Finally, we're able to do something on defense, and we needed that more than ever, boys. Huge pick 6 there for Tyreen Powell. Great job sneaking into the last minute. Let's go, man. We needed that. We're back on top. I think that's what we're going to do from now on. Let's just control the middle linebacker and try to just plug the holes whenever we can. Identify the receivers if they're in our zone and try to make plays happen. That's all we can do. Something is better than nothing, boys. And it's been a whole lot of nothing recently, as we're going to go with Powell here. He finds him on the outside. We did our job. Maybe we just need to make some adjustments here. Zone drop, flats. Let's just do like 5. I want them really watching the underneath stuff. So hopefully that helps. And take control of Powell. So let's do Walker now. Since Powell's hot, maybe he can do something for us. And we should have another one. It was right there for the taking. We were just a little slow to react, as Walker nearly had an interception of his own. That would have been something. But it's all right. We're there. We're right there. We're doing a pretty good job. It's a screen pass. It's a gain of 6 on the play. Minute 15 remaining. Don't give him anything, boys. Don't give him anything. Let's go, man. We gotta step it up here. And it's short. That's a big hit by Walker. User defense stepping up again. We're making progress, boys. This is what we needed. It's time to step it up. As that one is a play there. Beautiful throw. Not much to do on that route. Longer beam tried to do everything that he could. Just wasn't enough. 50 seconds remaining, and Wisconsin have the first down. And that's a pick by Musco. Go, Bo Musco. Another pick six in the second quarter. And our defense has answered the call. This is what we needed. And Bo Musco, pick six. 2-score game going into the second half. I've been giving it to them, boys. I've been letting them know that we can't be playing like this. Let's take it back to how we played in the first 2 weeks. And our defense is answering the call. 2 pick sixes back to back. Let's go, baby. Man, it's a good feeling when our defense is able to put up points. It alleviates so much pressure on offense. It's really welcomed. We've really needed this. And hopefully this is a sign of things to come. Hopefully we can maintain this type of performance on defense. 2nd and 2 at the 28, 19 seconds left. Wisconsin appears to be in no hurry to snap the ball. And in fact, they might just take it all the way to the second half, and I don't blame them. I mean, Van Dyke has thrown 2 pick sixes on back-to-back drives. I think he, more than anyone, just wants to get into the locker room. They will take one more snap here. We get the pressure to him. We force an incompletion. And I'm liking what I'm seeing, boys. This is more like it. It's another Big Ten matchup. Hopefully we can pick up our first win in the Big Ten. It's not easy. We've had some tough opponents so far in this episode, but we're picking it up now. And let's keep it rolling. So Wisconsin get us started off here in the second half. They take it to the ground, which I don't even know why they're bothering moving away from it. It's been very successful for them. But I'm glad they did, because we're able to get 2 pick sixes out of it. So I can't complain too much. I just hope they don't realize that they're having more success on the ground game and that we really have no answer for it. 2nd and 7 at the 20. They go back to it again. Great job, defense. Only give up a gain of 3 on that. So it's 3rd and 4. And the pressure is rising. What can we do here? We're going to show blitz. And let's see if we can stop him on 3rd down here. It's another run. And the defense steps up again. And we're able to put a stop to Wisconsin's drive here to start the second half. And our defense has been on one so far, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. We really needed this. As Braithwaite cuts in, cuts out. Dylan Braithwaite, can he do it again? This guy's unbelievable. At the 10-yard line, and Braithwaite goes all the way. Beautiful cutting in and out. And Dylan Braithwaite might be making a case to be bumped up even further on the wide receiver depth chart. He's a playmaker. And right now we need playmakers. Unbelievable. This guy is amazing. Him and Jashawn Benjamin are just 2 of the best players I've ever played with in terms of kickoff return ability. And Braithwaite does it again. And looks like our offense is having a night off in this one. And just to confirm, we're still on Heisman. I haven't made the change. I know this is like out of the blue with how this game is going compared to the last 2. Still on Heisman. It's locked in, so we're just playing well. I don't know where would we be in this game if it wasn't for our defense and special teams. Unbelievable performance as they go deep this time, and that is a 1-play touchdown. We get burned. Man, the CPU is able to pull out these plays so often against us. It's unbelievable how quickly and easily they're able to get back into it. We had so much momentum. Yeah, I know it's 35-21, but still, we're playing such great defense, and then one ball over the top, and they cut the lead down. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. We have nothing there, so we're just going to dump it off to Monangai, and that is a smart play, and we need more of those types of smart plays. I can't be throwing it into traffic. I can't just be taking a sack. If our 1st and 2nd options are not there, quickly assess, figure it out, and make a play happen. And that's exactly what we did there. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going. It's been a pretty good game for us so far. We definitely needed it, as we're going to take Monengai right down the middle. Beautiful route running there. He's in space. And we're able to pick up a first down there. I mean, our offense hasn't really had too many drives in this game, which, I mean, I can't say I don't mind it for sure. This Monengai gets up there, picks up 7 on the play. And we're marching, boys. We are marching down the field. 2nd and 3 at the 45. It's time to make a play here. We had to back foot that one as the pressure was coming in. Too bad we don't have a quarterback that's just overpowered and can make those types of throws. That would be nice. Maybe one day if we get our recruiting on point. 3rd and 3. We go back to the ground with Monengai, and he picks up another first down. You love to see that from Kyle Monengai. We have to answer back with a touchdown of our own. I know it's a 14-point game, but I want to keep the pressure going, as that is a great throw there. Monengai is able to hold on. Thankfully, he took a big hit. I'm scared of giving it to him on that route every time, because he does take a beating. But he is able to hold on there. 1st and 10. We're going to take it right back to the running game as the pressure just comes in. And Brown is taken out behind the line for a loss of 3. I guess it was only a matter of time before Wisconsin figured us out. But it's all good, boys. Let's keep it going. 2nd and 13, back to Monengai. Gains a bit on the play. Gain of 4 on the play, but still a long way to go. I'm going to try to call a play off just before the end of the 3rd quarter. I like this screen pass that we have set up. Monengai is in space. I really like it. Good spin move there. He takes a big hit again. But Kyle Monengai showing us why he's our superstar, our top-rated player. He's been clutch for us so far. As we get a quick look at the top 25, Ohio State, Oregon, Ole Miss, and Texas leading the way. USC, Kansas make the top 6. We actually do play USC in a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So we're in the heart of the order right now. We're in the thick of things, and it's up to us to figure it out. 1st and 10. Back on the ground to Monengai. Turns on the jets. Another big hit. Man, I'm scared every time he takes a hit, especially since he got injured a little bit earlier in this episode, but he seems to be doing all right. And let's just call a quick audible here. There's a bit of a mismatch, I believe, on the inside. Just in terms of numbers. Can we get there? No, it's not even enough for the first down. But we're going to keep pounding it again. We're going to keep pounding away until we make Wisconsin pay. And here comes Monengai. That should be enough for a first down. And we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep it going. And we should have enough in the tank to power it home for another touchdown. Kyle Monengai dives into the end zone, gets the ball to break the plane, and we regain our 21-point lead. Kyle Monengai, we've put the ball in his hands. The weight is on his shoulders to perform, and he's really showing up for us. It's been a great overall team performance in this one. I'm happy to see this because let me tell you, those first 2 games were rough. It's a nice feeling seeing the defense perform, special teams and offense. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's see if we can keep this user defense going. As yeah, we committed to the left. The guy was on the right. It's okay. What can you do? We had to pick one. We just picked the wrong one. I mean, at that point, it's like whichever one we picked, the quarterback would have gone to the other one. That's okay. 1st and 10 at the 43. I would love another interception here, just to keep working on this defense. As I thought I'd set the defense to cover the flats, but they let the guy open there in space. We got Powell. Yeah, we couldn't stick with him. I transitioned over to the running back, and that is a big play for Wisconsin, as they're already in the red zone at the 7-yard line. So again, it's like a couple of plays and they're just right there. It's like they flip a switch. I don't even know. The first half we were stopping everything, and all of a sudden the second half they're just like money play after money play, and we don't have an answer for anything. Second and goal at the 4-yard line. This one comes in, and that's a pick. Did he keep his feet in? I think he did. We put the pressure on. We had a feeling that he was going to the left side there, and we just outnumbered them in the end zone. And Eric Rogers is able to pick up another interception, and I will gladly take that. It's a completely different ball game when we're able to actually get results on defense. I mean, it just opens everything up for us. It's a lovely feeling, boys. As we approach the 2-minute warning, we're most likely just going to continue to run it out, chew the clock, and finally secure a dub in this episode, man. It's been like way too long since we last won a game. 3rd and 6. If we can pick up a first down here, that should do it for this one. And let's see if we can find a receiver, as we have Miller in space, and Dymere Miller is still on his feet. Don't go out of bounds though. That's all right. He broke a couple of tackles. Nice route from Dymere Miller. He's an absolute stud. We have some good pieces, no doubt about it. But sometimes we just don't get enough, you know, and that's where we really find ourselves in trouble, and ill-timed interceptions and the likes. But this game has been pretty good for us, and we're able to pick up another win, get back to 500 on the season at 3-3. I mean, my main goal for this season, as long goes out wide, beautiful juke there. My main goal for this season is to just do better than last season, right? We want to keep that consistency building year over year. I believe last season Rutgers finished 7-6. So if we can go 8-5, anything better than that, I'll see it as a successful season. But finally we pick up a win. Look at that second quarter. We picked up 21 points. Unreal game, boys. Couple of pick sixes on the night. And finally, we're able to get a win. We switched to the alternate jerseys, and it seems like we're able to break that losing streak. They might have to be here to stay, given with how we played there. Great game, great win. Hopefully we can build on this performance. All right, so we have some more skill points to purchase some items here. So what should we allocate it to? Definitely want to increase our influence for linebackers, or at least increase weekly recruiting hours. And once we fill out all these skills here, we will be starting off our recruiting period in a really good position. As you can see, tier 4, increased starting interest from linebackers. And we have that in every single position. So let's increase the DBs as well. So if we can get these filled up, we'll be looking good. First season will be tough, but watch out, boys. We're going to build Rutgers into a football powerhouse. Best in the nation. I'm excited. The future is bright for this football program. All right, boys. So we have some more recruiting. Unfortunately, Ben Orlando did commit to Penn State, so he's no longer an eligible prospect for us. So it looks like Morgan Brown will be the guy. Not many schools are interested in him, but that's all right with me. We will set up a visit. You can come check us out, or proximity to home. He's from New Jersey, so let's just do a friends and family visit. Andy Ennis is another player where we definitely need some more influence. Really, the only game that we can schedule a visit with him is week 13, and a win would really boost that up a lot. A loss would actually take us down, so why not? Let's just try it. Hopefully we can get some of these guys committed, man. We haven't had a single addition yet, and I'm starting to panic for season 2. We have 10 hours remaining. Can we add just a little bit more influence to anyone here? Maybe Damon Cleland. Let's go ahead, and I want to lock him up. He's a 3-star gem defensive tackle. So there we go. We're getting less and less hours as we go on, and of course, once we can build up our program, that will increase and make it easier as well for us to recruit. But not bad, not bad. We do have a few players where we are leading the race, a few pretty good looking players too, if I do say so myself. So it hasn't been a complete failure. It's going to take some time to build, but we're going to get there, boys. We need some freshmen to come in, some new talent, some new recruits, and we'll build the bones and the structure of this organization. We're going to do great things with Rutgers. So that does it for recruiting for this week. We're going to hop into another game against UCLA at home. Again, another Big Ten matchup. We might be catching a little bit of a break, as UCLA is 1-5 on the season, 1-3 in the division. We're 1-2, so this would be huge if we can pick up a win here, get to 4-3 on the season, 2-2 in the division. We'll need it big time. So let's go ahead. We're back at home again. Defense, please carry on playing how you were in the last game, and we'll be just fine. Let's get it going. All right, like I said, the alternate jerseys. They gave us a great performance last time out, so we're going to go right back to them as Benjamin is unable to find the space there, but that's all right. We're going to keep going with it. If we can replicate that sort of performance that we had in the last week, we're never going to change jerseys. But again, it's a new game. It's a new week. We're starting from scratch, but we know what to do. We know what to play. Let's just play our game. We can pick up another dub as we start off on the 25. First and 10. We're going to get a quick pass in there to Konopka. Nice little stiff arm there. He picks up 8 on the play. And again, we don't want to be stupid with our play calling. Just play a clean game. String together a good offensive play calling as Monangai finds space. There goes Kyle Monangai. 26 on the pickup. He gets hit out of bounds, but that is why I keep repeating that Kyle Monangai is our guy. 90 something overall. He's an absolute beast, and he shows us again what he's capable of as we are now at the 41-yard line. This time we run it down the middle. There goes Monangai, unable to skip through there. Picks up 4 on the play. The coach is recommending it, so why not call it the close PA cross money play. Dremel's in space, or sorry, Miller, my apologies. Daimir Miller is in space, and that's another big pickup. And just like that, we're within 10 yards of the end zone. We're at the 9 right now, and this has been a good first drive. Let's see if we can bring it home with a touchdown. Daimir Miller in space. Can he hold on? He does. We threw the ball down low just in case of the linebacker wouldn't creep over, and Daimir Miller adds another touchdown to his tally. He's been an absolute beast for us. Quick slant, cuts in, get the ball to him. And that's how we cap off a great drive for the first play, or the first touchdown rather, of this game. Daimir Miller, incredible stuff there. Get that pass down low. The linebacker's unable to react. We get the first touchdown of the game. All right, defense. We need something here. UCLA get their offensive play started with a jet handoff to the running back. They pick up 8 on the play. We did call a blitz there, so not the ideal time to be sending pressure, as UCLA picks up 8 on the play. It's a run pass option, or should I say a read option rather. No gain on the play there. And it's 3rd and 2. We're sending pressure once again. This could be risky, but I will be taking control of Walker as that ball's up in the air. Should have been a pick, but the hit jars it loose. And just like that, our defense is able to get the UCLA offense off the field. Great stuff there, boys. That's exactly the start we needed. As Braithwaite is back to return this one, he gets taken out. But the stands, if you guys look at the stands right now, we don't have a lot of fans in the stadium. Seems like nobody was really excited for this UCLA matchup, as they are 1-5. And honestly, we haven't really given the fans much to get excited about. And for some reason, I was pressing R1. Monangai's injured on the play. The R1 receiver disappeared because he was caught up on a teammate. And that is just like worst case scenario there. We get sacked. We couldn't throw it to Monangai, and he gets injured. What the heck just happened there, boys? And then our offensive line decides to just not hold the guy up. What was that? Did you guys see that? He just like slipped through. And all of a sudden, we're unable to repay the defense for their efforts. Hold on, Long. He's glitching out a little bit. I just tried to juke, and then he just glitched out, and that's just a wasted possession, as he kind of fumbles it. What is going on, boys? Are we just that unlucky? Monangai gets injured. The punt gets blocked. And that should have been a pick, but for some reason, I do not understand why. Illegal touching on the offense. We don't want to get touched illegally, so we're going to accept that. But like, I don't understand. I don't know if you guys are finding the same issue as I am, but I feel that when I react and change to the player and then I hold triangle to make a catch or to make a play on the ball and intercept the ball, the players just don't react. I don't know if I'm just calling it too early or what the case may be, but it just seems like that was a perfect example where the DBs just don't react. Regardless of that, though, it's 3rd and goal at the 9. We're going to be watching the middle here with Walker. He's wide open right there. Boys, can we get some pressure? Can we get some pressure on the quarterback? Still nothing. Please, anyone will do. And we hit the ball loose. I swear, if they would have got a touchdown there, I would have probably turned the game off. Like how long could we have possibly given him to make that play? Thankfully, though, the defense steps up, and that's also wide. So it looks like the college football gods. Why is this guy cheering? Is he cheering or like, is he angry? I don't know. Good thing we didn't hit him there, but seems like the college football gods are on our side, given that blocked punt and everything. And then they miss a field goal. So I will take that gladly, as we're just going to run into space with Kalakamanis. He's got a lot of it. He gets rocked, but he should be all right. He's a big boy. He'll be all right. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. So an up and down roller coaster ride so far. I feel bad that it's not a sold out stadium because, I mean, this has been some big time drama, as it's 7-0 after the first quarter. Yeah, I knew it. I just knew it. I knew it. As soon as I saw him committing the help, I don't know what I was thinking there. I don't know what I was trying to get away with there. I keep making these boneheaded plays that just cost us in the end. I went away from just playing smart and making the easy play to trying to come up with something. Oh, boys. What can I say? I'm blowing it. 2nd and 9 at the 42. The band is playing. They're hyped up. We need to repay him. Quarterback's making some changes at the line of scrimmage. And it's a handoff. And what happens there? The guy glitches through. Like, this is unbelievable. These animations are just unbelievable. That should have easily been a tackle for no gain. Instead, he kind of glitches through there and he gets a first down. Like, this is unreal, boys. 1st and 10. At the 8, we see that one, and Longer Beam is there. We read it like a book all the way. Longer Beam is taking this one to the house, and that's another pick 6. Once again, our defense steps up. We needed that one. We're getting cheesed a bit with the animations, but our defense is stepping up clutch. Another pick 6. I believe that's 3 in the last 2 games. Man, I told these guys, boys, listen. If we're going to keep playing defense like this, all you guys, you're getting cut. We're playing freshmen because there's just no point. Like, some of these guys are seniors. You want your last year to be remembered as a team that can't make any plays on defense? Like, let's go, boys. They're stepping up. That's what we needed. Jay Patel misses the extra point. Let's go, boys. They're throwing it here. They're throwing it. They find some space and they pick up 9 on the play. I feel like they're probably going to be relying on the passing game, being 2 scores down. Near the end of the second quarter, that's a big hit. And it's 3rd and 1. He can't hold on to it. And that's more like it. We're going to show blitz. We're going to watch underneath. We're going to commit to the pass. It's a play action. We're there all the way. We are there. He tries to air it out. I'm going to switch to Shaquan, or sorry, Flip Dixon rather. And again, he just like didn't turn. Thankfully, he's able to get a hand on it. Do I just let the CPU kind of take over there because I switched to him? I tried to make a play on the ball, but he didn't turn around and it just kind of bounced off his back, but that's all right. As Braithwaite is able to get in space, he's got a lot of speed. He gets rocked. We're just going to leave it on the ground. I thought maybe of calling an audible or something, but no, it's just not worth it. I thought Monan guy was injured again as soon as I saw that banner pop up, but he's all right. And since he's all right, we're going to go to a screen pass, and hopefully this time he doesn't get caught up and we can get rid of it. Come on, Kalakamanis, get rid of the ball, man. Why is he waiting so long? I pressed the button like 5 years ago. 3rd and 8. Boys, we got to repay our defense. And I was about to say that's probably going to be picked off. Konopka's actually injured on that play, and it's just going from bad to worse. We're unable to repay the defense for their efforts. We have to punt it. And it's another missed opportunity on offense. Our offense is struggling big time. We saw that one. We saw that when we tried to get there with Bo Musco. Just a little bit out of our reach. As it is 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line. What does UCLA have in store for us? It's an RPO. Can we get the tackle? We do. They're really trying to hurry it up. They're rushing to the line of scrimmage. It's a read option. And I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, that's a quick play there. We saw that one. I didn't really want to commit to the space with Powell, but I had a feeling that's exactly the place they were going to go. They're really throwing our defense off with these adjustments. And we really have no answer for them. UCLA has a good drive going here. 1st and 10. They play that one short. Big hit. Knocks the ball loose. And that is what we needed. We were missing that a lot earlier. We're finally getting some big hits. Knocking the ball loose. Our defense has been playing well. Let's keep it going, boys. Minute 56 remaining in the 2nd quarter. UCLA find themselves 13-0 down. And that's a pick. Beautiful read on defense. And Tareem Powell gets another interception. I think my user defense is starting to get a bit better. We're covering the space. We saw the receiver get into the space. And then we just held triangle down and we let Powell do the rest. Another interception. Finally. Man, that feels good. All right, now offense. We need something from you guys. Tuck is in space. Great job there from our backup tight end, filling in for the injured Konopka. But that's really all it comes down to. Just take what the defense gives you on offense. Don't force anything. Let's see if our hot routes make a difference here. No, pressure comes in. We get taken out. I'm going to call a timeout just to give ourselves a little bit more time. As it's 3rd and 14. We have a long way to go to even get into field goal range, let alone a touchdown. It's 3rd and 14. Can we pick up some blocks? 4th and 2. Do we go for it? Let's assess the defense here. I mean, they may be sending pressure, but if we're able to get this play off, we should be fine, and we can't get the play off. The pressure comes in just way too quickly. No chance at all for anything to develop. It was worth the shot. I mean, we probably could have gotten away with just a quick slant play, if I'm being honest, instead of the play action. But it is what it is. We had to try to go for it. And I'm trusting the defense. That's the big thing right now. I'm trusting the defense and their ability to get stops. As Powell is with him all the way. Can we stop him just shy? We do. 3rd and inches. Not bad at all there. And now we're going to show blitz. We're going to cover the inside. And it's a beautiful, beautiful route there. We're at the 17-yard line. Again, it's a short dump off pass. They've been doing that a lot. But they keep consistently picking up about 4 to 5 a play. So 2nd and 6 at the 12. Come on, boys. Yeah, nobody's there. What is going on? Who's supposed to be watching that guy? All right, we're just going to do some man coverage. And that should be a pick. Let's go, boys. We switched to the man. We're playing zone all game long. We switched to man right at the goal line. QB's unable to read that, and it's another interception. Kalakamanis has such a slow release. Like, he can't get rid of the ball in time. Hey, what are we doing here, boys? Kalakamanis again gets wrecked, and I mean, we're about to like give the ball back to UCLA. I gotta stop calling that play action cross. It's not the time or the place for it right now. Well, another drive just absolutely wasted. We're unable to repay our defense at all again. And I mean, I thought there was contact there, ref. 1 second left. This should do it. Let's not give him anything over the top. If we could have just played a little bit better on offense, it could have been like 21-0 already. Instead, it's 13-0. And that's going to be another pick for Rutgers. No. They get a hand to it. That does it for the first half. I feel like I'm really blowing it for the offense right now. Or for the defense, rather. 3 interceptions, 6 deflections, 1 defensive touchdown. Our offense has put up 1 score the entire game so far. All right, defense, just keep doing what you've been doing and we'll be all right. That's a quick pass, quick slant. Receiver is able to hold on. It's another read option. We stop him just short of the line of scrimmage. And they run it. Can we get to him? We can't. And that is a pretty big pickup on 3rd and 1. They get up all the way to the 40. UCLA is really hurrying it up. And we seem to be struggling with this high tempo offense. It's another RPO. And again, it's another pretty decent pickup. So they keep doing these little dump off passes. We're going to pass commit. I got Powell on the running back, ready to support if needed. Is it a screen pass? No, he's just defending, and that's a quick slant. Great job of finishing that tackle off by Longer Beam. But again, it's another quick pass, quick play, and they pick up just enough to get another first down. And this time they hand it off. So I was ready for the quick pass, and they decide to go to the running game. Well, let's watch the underneath stuff. If they're going to keep doing this, now let's press. Let's get them underneath. And hopefully we can force the quarterback to make a mistake. As they go for the giant, the ball is loose. The ball is loose, and we do exactly that. We forced the quarterback to make a mistake. We spoke it into existence. We pressed him. We played underneath. And that weird option, fake jet, whatever the case may be, didn't work. Mohamed Toure is able to get to the quarterback, pokes the ball loose, and then we scoop it up. And our defense has been unreal so far. Let's get another touchdown on the board, boys. I mean, we can't keep doing this where our defense is stepping up, keeping us in the game, or I mean, keeping the lead. Got to repay him with some points, man. Kalakamanis, get in space and go. Get in space and go. Maybe I should just get a scrambling QB who has like 96 speed. It seems like the lanes are there. And our sophomore backup quarterback is a scrambler and has insane speed. As I think we might have just, I thought we costed us a first down there. Maybe I'll put him in for a play or two and see how that looks. But for now, we're going to leave things the way they are. We can't get the ball off in time as the pressure once again is coming in. I mean, we have like, I don't know, a second and a half to react and really do anything. Pressure comes in quick as long as there. I held X because I thought that the linebacker would have tried to cut us off and then lay a hit down. But he didn't. And we might have actually just lost a lot of potential yards on the play as Dremel is there. Not the ideal play call. Maybe we can find Tuck here on a quick pass. Yes, we can. Get to the first down, boy. Get to the first down. That's just enough. Just barely enough. But he made it, and that's all that matters. We're going to send you there. Now, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. If it's not there, just, yeah, there you go. If it's not there, just dump it off and let the playmakers make plays. It's as simple as that. I really have to wire that into my brain because sometimes I just try to force it and nothing good comes from it, like there. I mean, speaking of it, it's just, I wasn't expecting the safety to step up like that. And I thought we could have had Miller in space. And once again, the offense is unable to repay the defense for their effort, and it's still 13-0. Not to mention, it was a pick six. Otherwise, it would have been 7-0. This is just not a good look right now. But let's see if we can replicate the same sort of play. We're going to go underneath, pass, and hopefully force the quarterback to make a mistake. The pressure is there. They tried to go for the screen pass. I'm taking control of Walker for anything deep, and it's there, and we just don't get there in time. Boys, come on. Thankfully, it was the tight end, so he didn't have that much speed. But that was a huge gap. And UCLA is able to make us pay. End of the third quarter. I mean, it should have been 30-0 already. Like, what are we doing with the offense? We're just asking for UCLA to come back and win this one. Can we make something happen here? We just missed the tackle. I can't tackle for anything. All right, let's switch it over to man coverage. We're going to leave things the way they are. But we're going to play some man. And that's just too much space. What is Lewis doing there? He's literally morphed into his teammate. Like, what is going on, boys? It's a run pass option. The quarterback takes it himself. I mean, our defense has been unreal. The fact that they've just scored their first touchdown of the game in the fourth quarter tells you all you need to know. Let's go back to what works. Kyle Monangai on the ground. Beautiful job there. Picks up 9 on the play. This Monan guy is barely able to get the first down there. 1st and 10 screen pass. Monan guy gets caught up and we just can't get the ball to him. It's just unreal. We might have something here on this running play. If we can just take it out wide, good blocking, make a man miss. There we go, Monan guy. Let's go, baby. It wasn't me. Coach suggested it. The close PA cross. I mean, I feel like this play has been doing us more harm than good. And we can't even get the ball off. I think this play's done. I don't think this play works anymore. Maybe it's like a one-time per game thing. But it's just not been working. We've been throwing so many picks trying to call that play. Monan guy's in space all day long. Spin move to make the man miss. He drops him. Keep going to Monan guy. Another spin move. I'm going to be so sad when he leaves. We need to find a replacement for him because he's just silky smooth. Here goes Kyle Monan guy again in space. The juke move didn't work that time, but still a pretty decent pickup. It's not something that we've called all day, and we might be able to catch him out here. Good spin move by Long. Keep going. He gets taken out of bounds, unfortunately for us. And that's the thing. I think we have to reserve some plays for crucial situations. Monan guy, you know what? That's not bad. I mean, part of me wants UCLA to use another timeout here, but I say we just get the touchdown. Let's not mess about. I don't want to risk it. Let's just pick up the touchdown. And Kyle Monan guy is able to just put his head down, runs on through. And that's another touchdown. We extend our lead. It's a 2-score game. Minute 44 left. Should be enough to secure the dub. Coach wants us to go for 2. Make it 21-7. And I'm not opposed to it. Let's see if we can pull it off here. Yeah, we have Long all day. All day long. Let's go, boys. Pick up 2 on the play. 21-7. Should be enough to get the job done. Keyword should. All right, defense. Just keep doing what you've been doing all game long and we'll be all right. They go backwards with that. No gain on the play. Minute 32. They're trying to hurry it up. We know that they will be passing. Pressure comes in. They find him in space, and that is a filthy juke move there. We take care of that. Slant right there. Great job on the defensive coverage by Powell in the middle. We took away all possible lanes, forcing the quarterback to throw it out. It's progress, baby. It's progress, and that's all we need. Yeah. Oh, I thought they were going to go down low. He decides to throw it away. We've been relying on you big time. Yeah, I had to stick with the one. That's all right. 2 guys in one zone. It's always tough to decide who to cover. Probably should have gone for that second guy because he was, you know, past the 10 yards. Great job there. Getting a hand in. Flip Dixon. We're committing to stopping the pass every time out, and that is a big time sack. We know they need yards. We know they're going to be airing it out. So let's just cover over the top, commit to the pass. It's play action there. Oh, that should have been a pick. It was just behind Powell. I couldn't react in time. That's all right, though. We're playing much better in terms of just being able to stick with receivers. I just couldn't get there in time. As I said, we're doing better. We just give up a big play there. But no, I feel like we are doing better. Watch anything underneath. There it is. There it is, boys. We're going to try to get greedy and go all the way with it. I don't know if Garland has enough speed. That's another interception. We're focusing on the underneath stuff, and I feel like those little adjustments that we've been making at the line of scrimmage have really paid off in terms of pass committing underneath or over the top. Nothing too fancy, but just simply doing that. It seems like we're getting our players in better position to react. Great job there by Garland covering the zone. And now Kalakamanis can go ahead, take a knee, and that's going to seal the deal. So after losing 2 games in a row, we actually win 2 in a row with the alternate jerseys on. And I think these jerseys might be here to stay for a bit, especially if we keep winning. It's hard to deny that fact. It feels good to get back into winning ways. Player of the game, Robert Longerbeam. 1 defensive interception or something like that. I don't know, but he played well. The entire defense played well. Offense, though. Now we have to figure that side of the ball out. Nonetheless, we'll pick up another win. It feels good. 2 in a row. 4-3. Let's go, boys. All right, boys, that's going to do it for this episode of the Rutgers College Football 25 Dynasty Mode. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. We had a lot of ups and downs, losing the first 2 games, but bouncing back with 2 wins in a row. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe to never miss an episode. We'll be wrapping up season 1 in the next episode, so be sure to stay and check that out. Hope you guys have a great night. It's been Matthew. Peace.